Hi folks, got another update for you. Hobby update, what I've been up to, what's on the table, and all that good stuff. Uh, got some painting in last week. I know I was out of sync with my painting schedule for like 2 weeks, and I did get some stuff done the past week and this week, and I finally got a little update for you guys on what's going on. Now, try and zoom down just a little bit here. There you got some bolt action stuff. I've showed these guys off before. Uh, my 28 millimeter Warlord games from their plastic box set of late and mid-war Grenadiers. And I love painting these guys. They're not difficult. They go by quick. I think it's actually takes a little longer just to go through the process of putting them together. I think painting them is just way much easier than putting them together. Not that they're difficult to put together. But yeah, there they are. There's a squad of 10 there. Let me bring this down just a little bit. And maybe that would be better. Sorry for that, folks. But yeah, there they are. And all their base coats are done. We even got the bases textured. That's spackling, by the way. With a little glue in it, a little white glue. The bottoms of the bases are also scratched up so they don't slide around if you're using something like a cigar box battle mat, because I've noticed that, especially with bigger or heavier figures, that happens. I noticed it with Flames of War models. Yeah. Got the camouflage schemes all taken care of. Zoom in a little bit there for you. Sorry. And I think they turned out pretty good. Got an officer back here. He's got a little map. I had to paint that on. I actually prefer painting it on. The box set actually comes with decals for actually putting on there whatever's written on his map. It's got a lot of decals. They're practically micro in size. It'd be a dog putting them on. I usually don't do that because I don't think it's as common later in the conflict to see all these things like uniform distinctions later in the war. So I kind of leave them off. And plus, since these are forge and brush, I kind of leave that to the purchaser. You know, whatever they want to do. They can still do that and kind of personalize their figures once they purchase them. So yeah, there they are. They're all done. 10-man squad. These guys will be sold off along with a half track. I do have that half track I've been working on for some time now. And that's next up on the shelf. Of course, not all these guys have a camouflage on them. Can't tell if that's focusing. I can't really see the camera here. But anyway, those guys were finished off. Next paint and chat, which is Wednesday. I'll be working on them again and finishing them off completely. Basically, they're bases, flocking the bases, giving them a wash. Now these guys, the 63rd foot, the AWI, these guys are also, I'd say about 95% done at this point. These gentlemen, these are all finished. They've been washed and highlighted and all that stuff. And there's 19 of them. And the 20th member of this group is back here. And I've showed him off before as well. And yesterday in the paint and chat, I did manage to get his banner pole attached. So there it is. So I'm ready to paint him up finally. And again, next paint and chat, I'll be doing just that. So I got this one figure to complete. And this unit will be done. All that's left is to actually put the flags on. Well, I base them first. They'll be put on their bases. And the last thing I'll do is put the flags on. And that's what these are for. And I'll have 2 flags. These are from War Flag, the free ones. You can download these. These are the ones that have a little texture to them, a little shading. And once you put these on, you can actually highlight them and do a little more painting and shading if you want. I usually do that. So yeah, these are all done. That's the 63rd foot, right around the 1775, 76 era. They're going to be good to go very shortly. and also finished off. I think I finished these guys, was it the last chat? I'm not sure. Basically, all I had to do was just flock the bases, as you can see there. That's pretty much what I did. And this is from my personal collection of my Polybian Romans for DBMM. It's 4 elements. The only thing left to do with these guys would be to put a little black paint around the edges, kind of frame the models, something I've been doing quite a bit of. And they'll be finished. I probably could do a little more extra highlighting on the bases or on the shields. I kind of left that out, but I still could do that. So these guys are ready to add to the collection. 4 new elements of troops for my battles. Hope to get some battles in later this year, before the end of the year. We'll see how that goes. But 2 units of Triari, 1 Principe, and 1 Hastati unit. You can pretty much tell by the backs here, and look at the armor. See on the left, you got the Principe. They got the little chain shirt going on. And then Hastati got the little lighter armor, the little chest plate and back plate. So yeah, there they are. And the spears for the Triari. And they also got a nice chain shirt on the back. So yeah. And maybe I'll put these on display. I've been doing a few videos recently showing off my projects for Forge and Brush. And the only thing I haven't done is any videos of my actual collections, my personal stuff. Showcase my Polybian Romans. You guys want to see that? Let me know. It's not a huge army. It's probably about 250 AP in l'Art de la Guerre. Kind of the same thing with like DBMM. It's pretty big, decent sized. So that was my painting. Did do a few other things, but I'll save that for the next update. A little better light there. There they are. So yeah, that was my painting that I got done. Of course, you guys know I'm somewhat of a fan of Rommel. I haven't played it a whole bunch. I've played it a few times, and I've always enjoyed it. It's such a different game than what I'm typically used to. More of a tactical game is what I play. But I did play this, and I do enjoy it, and it does have a spot on my shelf as one of my sets of rules I like to break out now and again. I have been asked about this, and I thought I had done a review on this, and I didn't. I did a couple examples of play videos, and I've been asked about this. I've been thinking about doing a flip-through review of the game. I was pretty sure I made one, but I guess I didn't. So throw this up to you guys. If you guys want to see me do a flip-through review, a little discussion, and I'll show you what's going on in here in this game. If you want to see that from me, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll probably let this slip. Do it sometime later on down the road. But if you do want to see it, let me know. It's a very enjoyable game, I will say that. And yeah, so give me some feedback on Rommel, folks, if you want to see me do a flip-through review and discussion of this set of World War II Grand Tactical rules. So just want to throw that out there. And, of course, what's on the table and what am I playing? Of course, I talked about this a bunch of times. GMT's Great Battles of the American Revolution, the Tri-Pack. You get a bunch of battles in this, and this is a fine game, folks. I'm really enjoying it. I got the Battle of Brandywine on the tabletop at the moment. And yeah, like I said, I'm having an absolute blast. And I've been making some videos on this. You can follow me. I'm up to turn 4. I'm about to do turn 4. And I think I've made four videos for this, or 3. I'm not sure. Did an intro, and then part 1, part 2, part 3, and so on. I think I did a part 4. So the next one is part 5, and that's going to cover turn 4 and on. I don't know how far I'll get along. But it is a blast. So, as far as what's on the table, this is what's going on. Battle of Brandywine, and it's early in the battle. Got the British coming up from the west side of the Brandywine. Kniphausen's force is making a move and trying to push back some of the blue guys there, the Patriot units under Maxwell. And this is going to be an interesting turn coming up because the Americans, the Patriots, are about to come across as I release the army. And to the north, that's the left side of the screen, Howe's, the rest of his troops, his flanking force, will be arriving in turn 7, actually turn 6 and 7. And they're going to be coming on in force. And Patriots are preparing for that, and they're about to head north themselves. They got that little cluster of units there in the back, part of Sullivan's wing. They're going to be heading that direction to try and counter Howe. But anyway, folks, I won't get into it too much. I'll let you guys enjoy the video series I have for this, the Battle of Brandywine. So this is what's on the table. And what's next? Well, hard to say. I'll probably go back to Cedar Mountain because I was really getting into that. And I really enjoy that series of rules as well. Great Battles of the American Civil War. So I anticipate that, possibly ASL, the starter kit, scenario number 3, I believe. That's on the schedule. And also some Jutland from Avalanche Press. I've yet to play that. And I'm anxious to break that out too. So I'm not sure what is next. We shall see. If you got something you prefer, folks, let me know in the comments and I'll consider it. And we'll see what happens. But there you go, folks. That is pretty much my update. What's on the table, what I've been doing, what I've been painting, and all that other silliness that us wargamers are involved with. So, a little look there. Great game system. Highly recommended. If you haven't tried it, check it out. GMT does such a great job with their games. A lot of historical feel, and the graphics of these maps and the counters. I don't know, man. They are second to none as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Having a great time playing this game. Okay, folks, that's my hobby update. And stay tuned. I'll have more videos coming up. I try to put one out at least once a day, maybe every couple days. It depends on how busy I get. I got some RPG stuff eventually coming out in the pipeline. I got some Pathfinder 2 I'm working on. Been reading up the rules and prepping my games. And some Call of Cthulhu later in the year. So before the year is out, you should be seeing some content on those games if you like role-playing games. And yeah, so there you go, folks. That's it. Till next time. Hang in there, folks. It's only going to get better. You guys take care. Bye-bye.